Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. This is another peg hunting video brought to you from my garage. Actually was going into town today to visit a couple of friends with the wife and just happened to stop by the local Target where I found my first race day chase Porsche. Rounded the corner and I kid you not, they were putting out 2 fresh P cases. I asked Leia, I said, hey, if you let me go through them, I'll stock them up for you. And she says, I'm sorry, we're not allowed to do that. But you can stand there and watch me stock them. And you can pick them as I'm stocking them. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. I was being nice. And she told me at first, no, I could not take an empty case home. But I told her, I said, hey, I just store my Hot Wheels in them. And by the time I was done going through them and watching her stalk them and go through them, she ended up giving me a case with a divider because that's really how I store my Hot Wheels. But I'll flip you around, show you the case code and everything. 97P or 976PQX. And I had to walk up to the front and I had to keep the Hot Wheels and the cases separate. Now these first two, if you watch my videos, the second race day Porsche, I ended up trading my buddy for the Mercury Comet Cyclone Super. These two, this was the third chase I found. This is what I got in trade. I got the 68 Super Treasure Hunt and the RLC 69 Camaro. I thought that was a pretty fair trade, seeing what those go for. And I figured this would be a little bit easier. I ended up buying 24 cars out of the 144 she stocked. She took a couple. And of course, no Super. But these are still pretty cool. I believe I already got one of these going to a buddy. That's why I grabbed extra. Next ones, I got the custom 68 Camaro. The stock lady may have grabbed the other one because I did not see another one. And a passing gasser. I just kind of like that. I know it was probably an in case, but I grabbed that. Next two, the recolor of the El Camino and the 69 Dodge Charger 500. Next two out, I know that the Corvette and the passing gasser was probably in the in case, but I grabbed a couple of those Corvettes, you know, for a friend that doesn't have them. I grab extra and give them to my buddy. Next two out of the box, I did find, she did put out 2 of these. I took the first one that she put out from the first case, and after I told her what it was, when she had the second one, she asked me if I wanted it, and I said, well, I already have one, I don't need another. And she goes, okay, I'm gonna take it, and my grandson collects. So she was grabbing some of the castings too. She didn't realize what a Super or Treasure Hunt was, so she grabbed the other Treasure Hunt for her grandson, which I think is pretty neat. But there you go, the Ram Rebel Treasure Hunt. You can see it. Congratulations, you found a treasure hunt. And you can also see the symbol. Another 62 Corvette. And like I always tell people, always check for the last ones. I was actually looking at these, thinking these were the Supers. But I was like, okay, there's too many Porsches. But I grabbed every one of the Porsches. Again, if my buddy doesn't have one, I grab them for him. Sometimes I customize and I give them to my kids. But there's 2 of those Porsches. Next two out, I like the recolor of the Lamborghini Revuelton. And I only grabbed one of the 92 Viper, and that is new for 2023. They say it's new, but I remember when they actually did that back in the 90s. Next two out, 2 more Porsches. And yeah, I was checking to see if the older treasure hunt would be in there, but unfortunately no. Okay, next two, recolor of the 71 GTX and recolor of the 82 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, or Cadillac Seville. And then two more 62 Corvettes. I'll probably do a custom. I'm probably going to strip one of these down, put real riders on it, polish the body, and do a candy striper theme with pink Spectre Flame paint. I already have a gasser one I did that way. I think it'll look cool just to do a regular one that way also. I might take another one, just swap out and do like the gasser body and interior on just the regular chassis just to slam it. And then put one of these regular bodies on the gasser. I make customs. Next two out of here. These are new for 2023 casting. I don't know if this has come out first in the peak case or if they come out in the end case, but I love this 57 Jeep FC. I think there was about 4 of them. I only grabbed 2. One to keep on the card and one to customize or just open. And the last 2, the recolor of the Jeep Scrambler and the recolor of the HW 4-track. Now I have every one of these recolor except for the Treasure Hunt, which is I think the Mod Rod. I'm waiting to see if they do a recolor of that. And I do have one 5-pack that actually has the Treasure Hunt in it. But I'm trying to get the white recolor because I like those. I have every one of them but the Mod Rod in that recolor so far. I love that. There was several of those. I only took one. I liked it. But flip you back around. If you liked what you seen, leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you know anybody else that's in the Hot Wheels and likes watching videos like this, share it. But be safe, happy hunting, and be nice and courteous to your workers. And I mean, sometimes it pays off and you get good stuff, and sometimes they just won't let you go through them. I've ran into several cases where they absolutely won't take it off the cart even though it's right there and let you open it and go through it. So just be nice. Some of these stores are telling people, telling the stockers not to let customers set the stock out. And if they tell you that, don't get rude with them. Be nice and say, okay, and just wait until they're done. But you guys have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting.